A pleasant day to everyone. And today we are going to have our Module 3, our third and last module for our homeroom guidance for Quarter 1 of Grade 6 students. And we are going to discuss about I can manage to study. So are you ready for another lesson for this day? So simulan na natin ang pagkatuto at pag-aaral para sa ating ikatlong module para sa ating homeroom guidance sa grade 6. At ang pamagat ay I can manage to study. At the end of this module, you are expected to explain the factors that affect your motivation for learning, identify ways to improve study habits during this COVID-19 pandemic, and analyze the results of your study habits to identify the areas for improvement. So, inaasahan na pagkatapos nating pag-aralan ang module na ito ay maipapaliwanag mo ang mga kadahilanan o mga bagay-bagay na nakakaapekto sa iyong motibasyon para mag-aral o para matuto. Gayun din, tukoy mo ang mga paraan kung paano mo pa mapaghuhusay o mapagbubuti ang iyong mga study habits ngayong panahon ng pandemic. At iyong masuri ang resulta ng iyong mga study habits at malaman kung ano pa yung mga bagay na dapat mong pagbutihan o ano pa yung pwede mong gawin para mas lalo mong ma-improve ang iyong study habits. This is an enjoyable learning material with several activities. Enjoy and perform activities in a homey environment. Your teacher and your parents, guardians, and siblings will be your learning buddies. You can learn from their experience too as you journey with them throughout this session. In this module, you are expected to learn about different factors that affect your motivation for learning. Also, this will help you to apply essential knowledge and skills and continuously develop your study habits after enjoying the learning activities. Ito ay isang material na kung saan ang ating module ay may iba't ibang mga gawain o activities. At ito ay maaari mong gawin sa isang masayang environment, no? Sa isang masayang paligid, no, na tinatawag nating tahanan. Ang iyong guro, ang iyong mga magulang, mga kaagapay, kapatid, ang magiging kapareha mo sa iyong pagkatuto. Sila yung makakasama mo sa iyong pagkatuto. At alam mo ba na maaari ka ring matuto sa kanilang mga karanasan habang pinagpapatuloy mo ang ating session, no, sa module na ito. Mas marami tayong matututunan sa ating mga kasama, no? Yung kanilang karanasan ay malaking tulong sa higit nating pagkatuto habang sinasagutan natin ang module na ito. At katulad ng ating binanggit kanina, may mga bagay na kailangan mong matutunan pagkatapos mong maisagawa ang module na ito. At isa na yun ay maisa-isa yung mga factors na nakakaapekto sa iyong motibasyon sa pagkatuto. Ano ba yung nagdadrive sa iyo para matuto? At malaman din at makatulong sa iyo na mai-apply mo yung iyong mga kaalaman, no, at mga kahusayan upang patuloy mong mapagbuti ang iyong study habits, no? Sa kabila ng pagkakaroon natin ng pandemya. So, hindi dapat maging hadlang ang pandemya na ito upang mawala ang ating study habits. So, ilan lang yan sa ating tatalakayin sa ating pag-aaral ngayong araw. At simulan na nga natin, improving my study habits during this COVID-19 pandemic. Alam naman natin na biglang nagbago yung paraan natin ng pag-aaral mula nung nagkaroon tayo ng krisis pangkalusugan o yung pagpasok, no, ng COVID-19. Tingnan natin kung maaalala mo pa ba yung mga study habits mo nung ikaw ay nasa grade 5 pa lang. Sagutin natin ang mga sumusunod. So when you were in grade 5, who regularly helped you with your homework? So what would be your response? My parents, older brother or sister helped me with my homework. So sino-sino ba yung nakakatulong sa iyo sa paggawa mo dati ng iyong mga assignment o mga takdang aralin? So maaring ang iyong mga magulang, maaring ang iyong mga tito o tita, lolo at lola, mga nakakatandang kapatid, no? Maaring sila ang tumulong sa iyo sa pagsagot mo ng iyong mga takdang gawain o maari rin namang kung kaya mo nang gawin, no? Minsan pag kaya na natin, hindi na tayo humihingi pa ng tulong sa ating mga magulang. So they will just check you kung nagawa mo na yung mga dapat mong gawin. For number 2, what was your favorite activity in school? So my favorite activity in school was when we play games during our recitation. So nung wala pang pandemic, ito yung mga gustong-gusto ng mga bata talaga, no, yung pag-games ni teacher, no, kapag may recitation. So mas naging exciting yung pagkatuto nila, lalo na kung may games. So as well as during online classes, so may mga iba't ibang games si teacher, may pakahut, 'di ba? Meron mga quizzes, so meron pa silang mga quizalize. So ito lang yung ilan sa mga apps na ginagamit ni teacher para magkaroon pa rin ng games kahit tayo ay nag-online class. How did you prepare for an examination? So, paano ba tayo naghahanda kapag tayo ay may pagsusulit o kapag may exam? So, usually, I review my lesson several times before going to bed. So, sino ba sa inyo yung hindi nakakatulog nang hindi nagre-review ng lesson, lalo na kung may test or periodical exam kinabukasan? So, mas maganda no unti-unti kasi may iba't iba naman tayong learning styles, 'di ba? Meron tayong iba't ibang way kung paano tayo nakakapag-review. May iba nakakapag-review kapag nanonood ng TV. Yung iba nakakapag-aral o mas naintindihan nila yung lesson kapag may music. Yung iba mas natatandaan nila yung lesson nila kapag sinusulat nila or kapag gumagawa sila ng reviewer. So, ang bawat isa sa atin ay may iba't ibang paraan, no? Kapag tayo ay nagpe-prepare ng exam. May mga booklet, no? Ako personally, meron akong sariling notebook for reviewer, no? Doon ko sinusulat yung mga important terms, no, and lessons na kailangan kong tandaan. So, pero usually, ang pinaka-common would be I review my lesson several times before going to bed. Number 4, how many hours per day did you spend for studying? So, gaano ba kahaba ang oras na iyong inilalaan para sa pag-aaral? So, I spend 2 to 3 hours a day for studying. So, usually, gano'n, no? Pero kapag nung tayo ay nasa may face-to-face classes, so perhaps 1 hour to 2 hours, no? Kasi almost half day nang nasa school. Pero dahil tayo ay nasa panahon ng pandemic, so mas maganda kung mas mataas pa sa 2 to 3 hours, no? Kung online class kasi 2 hours para sa online, no? Yun sa online class per se. But then for modular, no, mas mahaba yung time na inilalaan nila dahil wala silang synchronous or asynchronous class. So I spend 2 to 3 hours a day for studying. Number 5, how did you feel when you got high grades in your subject? So ano ba yung nararamdaman mo kapag nakakakuha ka ng mataas na grades? Syempre, wala namang malungkot, no? I always feel good and happy whenever I get high grades. And actually, mas namomotivate ka pa, mas na-encourage ka pa na mag-aral, na pagbutihin pa or mas taasan pa yung grades mo kapag ikaw ay nakakakuha ng ganito. Kasi you feel appreciated na yung lahat ng efforts mo sa paggawa ng projects, pagsagot sa mga recitations ay nagbubunga kasi nakakuha ka ng high grades. And sometimes, di ba, kung ano yung nakakakuha tayo ng high grades, nagiging favorite subject natin. Pero dapat lahat ay favorite subject natin para lahat ng subject makakakuha tayo ng mataas na score. Okay, so improving my study habits again during this COVID-19. So ito yung some of the processing questions, no? May mga kailangan tayong sagutin ng mga tanong. Based on your answers in this activity, what helped you the most in achieving academic success in grade 5? So ano ba yung pinaka nakatulong sa'yo para makakuha ka ng mataas na grade nung ikaw ay grade 5? So my parents, older brother or sister, or my grandparents, or my uncle and auntie, so they helped me in achieving academic success in grade 5. Of course, kung hindi tayo tutulungan, no, at susuportahan ng mga parents natin o yung mga kasama natin sa bahay, hindi naman magiging possible na makakuha tayo ng high grades. Kahit pa sabihin natin tayo ang nagsasagot, of course, may factors pa rin yung ating parents, yung mga sumusuporta sa atin, no? Who would usually encourage you, no, to still do your best despite na wala tayong face-to-face classes. What are the things that will make you perform better in school? So motivation from my parents and teachers, praises from them motivates me and encourage me to do better. Of course, when we feel appreciated, no, kapag napapahalagahan yung mga ginagawa natin sa school, no, na tayo na very good, na praise tayo, nabibigyan tayo ng mga positive feedback ng ating parents, especially ng teachers natin, no, kasi kahit hindi tayo nagkikita, na-appreciate nila yung effort mo, no, napakaganda ng portfolio mo, matataas lahat ng grades mo by your own effort. So, yun yung lalo pang nag-encourage sa'yo, humihikayat sa'yo na husayan pa sa mga susunod na grading periods. How will you improve your study habits during this pandemic? Lalo na walang face-to-face classes. So, on your own, lalo na yung nasa ating modular classes. So, ano ba yung paano mo ma-improve pa yung study habits mo? You will going to divide yung subject areas mo into 1 week, no? Marami kang sasagutan. Paano mo ma-improve pa yung study habits? So, it's hard to learn on your own, especially during pandemic. Help from my parents and approachable teachers will improve my study habits, as well as searching for video lessons will further help me in understanding my lessons. So, yung iba, they would prefer, no, watching video lessons katulad nito, no, na kung saan hindi lang basta binabasa yung lesson, but the thing is na-explain pa further and deeper yung lesson, kasi lalo yung sa modular, nobody will teach them, no, kung ano yung nandun sa kanilang module. So they will try to search for video lessons, no, coming from different teachers, no. Mas maganda kung mas maraming sources para mas maraming learning, no, iba-iba yung makuha mong learning. But of course, we need to be careful din, no, na dun sa mga yung kailangan maging maingat din tayo sa pagpapanood, no, ng mga video lessons na nakikita. But then of course, we'd like to extend our gratitude sa mga teachers na nagpe-prepare ng mga video lessons para maabot ng mga bata, no, hindi lang ng klase nila, but then students from different schools around the Philippines para makakuha, no, ng kumbaga ma-address yung learning needs nila, lalo na yung pagpapaliwanag, no. Hindi naman lahat ng lessons ay kaya nating unawain sa isang basa lang. Pero kapag may nag-explain ng lesson sa kanila, no, kapag nakakapagtanong sila sa mga teachers nila, na-explain ng teachers yung lesson, mas nagkakaroon ng learning. So, alam natin mahirap, pero kapag nagtulong-tulungan tayo, no, walang imposible na maitawid, no, yung education sa lahat ng estudyante. So, of course, kapag ang iyong teacher ay approachable, napakadali sa'yo na makapagtanong, ma'am, baka pwede mo namang ma-explain kahit saglit lang kung anong ibig sabihin ng topic natin ngayong araw na to. Especially yung mga medyo mahihirap na subject na hindi ganong kabilis agad maintindihan. Okay, so we need to keep in mind, here are the 4 practical tips that may help you get started as you take distance learning during the crisis. Okay, so meron tayong 4 na tips na pwede mong tandaan, no, para makapag-start ka ng iyong mas maging maganda pa yung study habits mo, especially during this distance learning, no, kapag lalo na ngayong distance learning tayo and until hindi pa tayo nakakapag-start ng face-to-face classes. But the thing is, they are going to start face-to-face classes na, no, especially doon sa mga lugar na hindi or little, no, very little hanggang 0 cases na. So, good for them. Okay, number 1, define what you want to achieve this school year and in the next 5 years. So, Ano ba yung gusto mong ma-achieve ngayong grade 6 ka na? Gusto mo bang pumasok or maging achiever, no? Pumasok ka ba sa with honors, with high honors, or with highest honors? And then, after grade 6, ano ba yung gusto mong ma-achieve after mong ma-finish yung junior high school? So, gusto mo ba after ng junior high school, ganun pa rin yung makuha mo na with honors, with high honors, or with highest honors? Kasi yun yung magiging kumbaga doon yun yung titingnan mo, no? Yun yung parang goal mo para i-push yung sarili mo na mag-aral ng mabuti. It is important to have a clear idea of what you want and where you're heading at. You know yourself better than any other people, so make it attainable and workable within your context. So, ikaw higit sa sarili mo ang nakakakilala kung ano yung kaya mong gawin. Kaya mahalaga na mayroon kang klaro, malinaw na ideya kung ano yung gusto mong ma-achieve at ano yung gusto mong puntahan. Saan ka ba papunta? No? Gusto mo ba na maging achiever ka at the end of the school year, and at the end of junior high school gusto mo achiever ka pa rin? So dapat klaro yung goal mo, no, ngayong taon hanggang sa next 5 years. At para naman alam mo kung ano yung dapat mong gawin para maabot mo ang iyong mga goal. So kapag na-set mo na, gusto ko magkaroon ako ng achievement this school year, gusto kong maabot yung high honors, ano yung dapat mong gawin para ma-achieve mo yung goal na yon? So, kailangan malinaw yon para ka makaset ng isang plan of action mo. Paano mo ma-achieve yung iyong goal? Next, understand why you want to achieve it. Bakit mo gustong makamit yung goal mo? No? We don't just set something out of nowhere. We need to know its reason. What keeps you pursue it? So, ibig sabihin, hindi tayo basta na lang nangangarap para lang sa wala. Ano ba yung rason mo? Bakit gusto mong magkaroon ng award this school year? No? Ano yung nagmo-motivate sa'yo para magkaroon, para i-push mo yung sarili mo na magkaroon ng award ngayong school year? So, gusto mo ba na maging proud sa iyong parents mo? For your personal achievement ba? Gusto mong parang ang kinakalaban mo yung sarili mo na kailangan mas makakuha ka ng mas mataas na grades ngayong grade 6 ka na compared nung grade 5. So, ano yung nagmo-motivate sa'yo? Is it something that will improve the quality of life you have? Okay, especially, no? Gusto mo na after mong makapag-aral ay mag-level up na, no? Kung ano man yung klase ng buhay na meron ka ngayon, gusto mo kung hindi man sobrang tumaas, yung magiging mas maayos na, no? Kumbaga, kung ikaw ay halimbawa nangheheram ng gadget sa iyong pinsan, no? Gusto mo pagdating mo ng junior or after halimbawa mong makatapos, gusto mo ng makabili, no? Kumbaga, improve yung quality ng buhay na meron tayo, no? Kaysa sa, kumbaga, in the future years, mas magiging okay na yung kalagayan ng ating buhay kumpara sa ngayon. Will it help you to become the best version of yourself? Okay, so gusto mo bang maipalabas yung pinaka-best version mo, no? Challenging yourself, no? Kumbaga, ang hindi mo tinitingnan yung iba mong classmates, no? Kung gaano sila kahusay, hindi mo yung tinitingnan. Ang tinitingnan mo ay yung matalo mo yung sarili mo, no? Kumbaga, challenge mo yung sarili mo para ibigay mo yung best mo. Is it part of your family plan? Kasama ba yan sa plano ng inyong pamilya na lahat kayo achievers, no? Or lahat kayo may goal? Remember this reason when you feel like giving up or you think you're not making it. Of course, hindi naman lahat ng plano natin ay nasusunod, no? May mga hurdles, may mga problems. Pero kapag pakiramdam mo ay hindi mo na kaya, so remember your motivation. Ano yung dapat mong ma-achieve? Para kanino ka bumabangon? Sabi nga sa commercial, para mapagpatuloy mo yung pag-pursue ng iyong dreams or ng iyong goal. Next, Be sensitive on the things that push you to strive harder and those that distract you. No, maging sensitive tayo, no, sa mga bagay na yung kumbaga motivation natin, no? Kailangan maging aware tayo sa mga bagay-bagay sa paligid natin, no? Lalo na doon sa mga kumbaga focus on the positive side, no? Tingnan natin yung mga positibong bagay para manatili tayong i-push yung ating goal. At of course, those that distract you. So, it's a matter of seeing things, no? Yung perspectives in life. No, laging tingnan natin kung ano yung positibo. At kung ano yung sa negatibo, baka makapulot tayo ng lesson and turn it into positive. As a growing child, there are lots of things that come your way. It is up to you to distinguish whether they are helpful for you or not in achieving your goals in school. Be mindful of this and try to observe how you are behaving when you encounter them. Okay, so habang lumalaki tayo, no, maraming mga bagay ang nangyayari sa ating buhay. Maraming tao tayo nagsisimulang makasalamuha. At kailangan maging aware ka kung ang mga nangyayari ba ito, yung mga taong ba ito ay makakatulong sa iyo sa pag-achieve mo ng iyong goals o makakadistract lang sa iyo. So halimbawa, no, dahil nga tayo ay nasa new normal, ang kalaban ng mga online classes ay yung mga mobile games, online games. So, na-encounter, minsan natatempt tayo na maglaro at hindi natin namamalayan yung oras. Kailangan maging aware tayo doon na, teka, nawiwili ako sa paglalaro ng online games, nakakalimutan kong gawin yung mga dapat kong gawin sa school. Okay, for instance, does social media help you to stay focused on your study or not? Ayan na si social media, ayan na si Facebook, ayan na si Twitter, ayan na si Instagram, ayan na yung iba't iba pang mga social media apps. Nakakatulong ba yan sila sa'yo o hindi? So, good thing kung kaya mo silang gamitin, no, para makatulong sa'yo. So, halimbawa, ginagamit mo yung platform na Facebook para makapag-survey, diba? So, makakatulong siya. Okay, or kung halimbawa may study ka na may kinalaman sa social media, so makakatulong yun sa iyo. Pero if not, so you need to control, no, yung gamit mo. How does it make you feel when you try to imagine having good grades or excelling in your performance task? Perhaps you could come up with a symbol of your goals and have it posted somewhere at home as a reminder for you. Okay, so halimbawa na praise ka ni teacher. Dahil nakasagot ka na maganda yung sagot mo, tumpak na tumpak. Okay, so pwede kang gumawa ng symbol. For example, may calendar ka. Maglagay ka ng isang star. Ikaw na nagbigay ng sarili mo ng isang star na for that day, nakasagot ka ng maganda, nakasagot ka ng tama. So, mas maganda kung ilang stars yun, mapuno mo yung stars doon sa calendar mo. Para after that month, makikita mo, sa buwan na to, sa quarter na to, marami akong stars. Ibig sabihin, marami akong nasagot na tama or na-appreciate ng teacher yung aking sagot. So, para lang ma-remind ka na may mga nagagawa kang mabuti, no? Lalo na kapag feeling mo nahihirapan ka na sa mga lessons mo, pero hindi. Kaya mo pa ring gawin. Okay. And last one, believe in yourself. How does it make you when you keep on comparing yourself to others? Yan ang kalaban natin. Minsan, tingin tayo ng tingin sa iba. No? Minsan, di maiwasan na ikukumpara tayo sa iba. Pero the thing is, you need to believe in yourself. Unang-una kang magtiwala sa sarili mo. Okay? And kapag ikaw ay may tiwala sa sarili mo, hindi mo i-compare yung sarili mo sa iba. Or kahit i-compare ka pa ng iba sa iba, no, i-compare ka halimbawa sa pinsan mo or sa classmate mo, you won't feel bad about it. Why? Kasi alam mo yung kakayanan mo. Na alam mo na yung kakayanan mo ay iba sa kakayahan ng iba. So, hindi ka may insecure sa kanila. No, kapag, syempre, hindi naman tayo perfect, meron at merong mas mahuhusay sa atin. But the thing is, kapag positibo ang pananaw natin sa buhay at kapag tayo ay naniniwala sa ating sarili, pwede nating pwede tayong ma-inspire dun sa mas mahuhusay sa atin, no? Para maging ganun din or to become better, okay? Kumbaga, hanggang sa makuha mo yung best version ng iyong sarili. Does it help you boost your morale? So, katulad nga nun sabi natin kanina, depende kung paano mo tinitingnan. No, yung perspektibo mo sa buhay. Kung ikaw ay negastar, no? Masasaktan ka kapag ikaw ay kinumpara sa iba. Pero kung ikaw ay may tiwala sa sarili, alam mo yung kakayahan mo, no? Be thankful din na na-compare ka din sa iba, pero kumbaga just look at it in a positive manner para mas lalo kang ma-push, no? Hindi ka ma-degrade. Okay, does it do you any good? All of us are given potentials and talents. Some may have discovered it as early as kindergarten, and others may have realized it when they are adults. Whatever life gives you, just carry on. So, hindi lang kasi tayo sabay-sabay, no? Kumbaga, meron tayong own timing, 'di ba? Meron tayong own pacing. May mga tao na mabilis nilang nadidiscover yung talents nila. At may mga tao, yung may tinatawag late bloomer, late nilang na recognize yung mga talents nila and skills. But of course, we just need to believe in ourselves. Trust the timing, trust the process. Kasi lahat tayo may kanya-kanyang kahusayan at kagalingan. So whatever life gives you, just carry on. You can make wonderful things. You just need to keep on trying. Help yourself to improve in whatever skills you have. Kasi minsan may wala naman akong kayang gawin. So, may mga bagay, no? Katulad kapag may mga sports events or pag may mga contest, no? Yung teacher, hindi yan sila sa'yo lalapit kung hindi sila nakakakita sa'yo ng potential. So, maniwala ka lang sa sinasabi sa inyo ng coach nyo, ang teacher nyo na kaya mo yan because alam nila na kaya mo. You just need to practice. Keep on trying, no? Kapag hindi ka mo nakuha ngayong year, maybe next year. Kapag nakapag third place ka, try na mag second place next school year. So, keep on trying and keep on improving. Let that interest lead you to explore and gain knowledge. So, sa every experience na ating mararanasan, we gain something from it, no? Every experience gives us a life lesson. Ask guidance if you have to. At, of course, pwede tayong humingi ng tulong, no? Or payo sa mga taong na pagkakatiwalaan natin. Okay, so weekly plan. Meron tayong sample ng weekly plan. And then, check mo lang kung what day mo yan gagawin. So, for example, reviewing my lesson. So, anong araw ka nagre-review? Answering my modules. Okay, check din kung anong araw ka mag-answer ng module. Okay, browsing the internet for school purposes, for research purposes. Kailan mo gagawin? Watching DepEd TV. Okay, so maaari ring makatulong ito, no? Watching DepEd TV. Kailan ka nanonood? And consulting my teacher. Meron ka bang araw na kung saan kinukonsult mo si teacher? Okay, so analyze what I have learned, analyze the situations, and answer the questions on a sheet of paper. John slept late last night, trying to beat the deadline for his projects in 4 subjects. He was drained and exhausted. If you were in this kind of situation, how would you manage your project's deadline? Okay, so mahilig tayo sa ganyan, no? Cramming. No? 4 na sabay-sabay ang deadline, so isang araw lang natin gagawin. So, ang ending, pagod tayo. No? And of course, kung ano na lang yung maisip natin gawin, yun na lang. Pero, kung ikaw ang nasa ganitong sitwasyon, paano mo i-manage yung mga deadlines? Okay, I prefer planning my projects way ahead of time or days or weeks before the deadline. Planning it ahead of time gives you enough time to prepare for it, especially if you need to do some research or make something. Doing it before the deadline makes you feel calm and more ideas will flow if you are not stressed to beat the deadline. So, katulad ng binanggit natin, ang bawat isa sa atin ay may unique na paraan. May ibang magaling na mag-handle ng deadlines. Ibig sabihin, may iba na mas nakakapag-isip sila, no, ng mga lumalabas yung mga ideas nila parang a day before the deadline. Meron naman na mas gusto na pinaghahandaan. So, I prefer na paghandaan. No? Bago pa mag-deadline, dapat naka-ready ka na, yung mga dapat mong gawin, no? Naka-line up na, para hindi ka magkakrami, hindi ka matataranta kapag pasahan na. Okay, at of course, may iba na kapag deadline na bukas, usually wala na talagang ideas na pumapasok. Hindi katulad kapag nagpe-prepare tayo ahead of time, mas maraming ideas tayong naiisip. Number 2, Jonah's teacher told her that she needed to exert extra effort in doing her portfolio. Her creativity and resourcefulness would have made all the clippings meaningful. If you were the one to make a portfolio, would you motivate yourself? Okay, so portfolio making. So browsing some creative portfolios from others and looking for some ideas will initially motivate me to be creative with my portfolio. Of course, kapag wala tayong idea kung paano gumawa ng portfolio, so magbabrowse tayo, magse-search tayo kung paano ba ginagawa. And from looking at some portfolios, makakaisip tayo ng ideas, no? Kung paano natin gagawin or i-execute yung ating own portfolio. And ang mas maganda kapag ang portfolio ay yung ilalagay natin yung personal touch natin, yung personality natin lalabas sa ating portfolio. Okay. Number 3, Eliza was answering an activity sheet in homeroom guidance. She drew pictures showing the factors that affect her study during the COVID-19 pandemic. Then she wrote poems about it. While sharing it during their online class, the internet connection became erratic and she could not log into their discussion. If you had the same situation, how would you handle it? Especially catching up your online class. So, napaka-disappointing, no? Yung ganitong pagkakataon. Especially kapag nag-prepare kang maigi and then a simple internet connection will ruin your presentation. So, nakaka-discourage, nakakapanghina. But then, ano yung dapat nating gawin? So, I will handle the situation calmly, no? As calmly as possible. Message my teacher what happened and will ask politely if I can present it again if the internet connection is okay. So, usually, hindi naiiwasan, may mga nag-log out during the synchronous class, no? Magme-message sila, "Ma'am, na-disconnect, biglang nawala yung internet." So, nakaka-frustrate yun sa part ng bata, lalo na kapag pinaghandaan niya yung kanyang presentation. But of course, as a teacher, kailangan nating intindihin yung ganong mga situation. So, give that children or that student a chance para naman mai-present niya yung kanyang presentation, especially kapag pinaghandaan. Okay, and share your thoughts and feelings. Complete the sentences below on a sheet of paper. Then share your responses with your family members. I can say that my study habits are okay, and it helps me in coping up my lessons, especially this time of pandemic. What keeps me studying despite the challenges of this pandemic is my goal to get good grades despite some hardships brought about by the pandemic. I am up for a better future because I want to be successful someday, and I want to be a good influence to my future family. Okay, and it's a wrap. So, of course, we would like to make a citation, okay, to DepEd Homeroom Guidance, okay, grade 6 self-learning module. Okay, so i-acknowledge natin yung development team for this Homeroom Guidance module. And with that, I would like to end my lesson and presentations to you. So thank you so much for being with me throughout this duration of almost 30 minutes. And I hope na may natutunan kayo, and this module will help you motivate yourself to do more and to excel more, especially in your study. So, I can manage to study. Kayang-kaya mong mag-aral. Just look no, in the positive things, motivate yourself, lagi mong tingnan ano yung gusto mong marating, and of course, nothing is impossible if you believe in yourself and with the help of your parents. Okay, so thank you so much. Have a great day ahead, and this is Teacher Isa. See you again next time. Bye bye.